Hey, welcome back to Thrive in Retirement. My name's Ed, and today we're going to dive into some jaw-dropping, eye-opening, downright shocking financial statistics about retirement. I'm talking about numbers that will make you say, wait, what? How's that even possible? And why doesn't anyone talk about this? Because the truth is, retirement today looks nothing like it did 20 or 30 years ago. People are living longer, saving less, spending more, and facing financial challenges that previous generations never had to deal with. But here's the good news. When you understand the real numbers, you can make smarter decisions, avoid common pitfalls, and build a retirement lifestyle that actually works. So let's jump into the most surprising retirement statistic you've probably never heard. Let's start with a big one. 7 out of 10 people over the age of 65 will need long-term care. That means help with daily activities like bathing, dressing, mobility, memory care, assisted living, or nursing home care. But here's the shocking part. Only 10% of retirees have long-term care insurance or a financial plan to cover it. The average cost of a nursing home today, $108,000 per year. It's not a typo. This is one of the biggest financial risks in retirement. And most people don't even know it's coming. Number 2, we've all heard the myth, oh, you'll spend less in retirement. Well, not exactly. Nearly 4 in 10 retirees actually spend more in the first 5 years of retirement than they did during their working career. Why, you may ask? Travel, home renovations, hobbies, helping adult children, medical costs, finally doing things they never had time for. Retirement isn't the slow down phase people imagine, at least not at first. It's the finally live your life phase. All right, number 3. Now this one surprises a lot of people. 20% of retirees still have a mortgage, and the average remaining balance is $97,000. Even more surprising is that 12% of retirees still have student loan debt. Many co-signed for their kids or grandkids. Some took out loans later in life for career changes or education. Debt is becoming a normal part of retirement, and it changes how people budget, spend, and plan. All right, number 4. Half of retirees leave the workforce earlier than expected. And here's the key reasons why. Most of them didn't choose to. The top reasons are health issues, layoffs, age discrimination, caregiving responsibilities, and just burnout. What this means to many people is entering retirement with less savings than they intended and earlier than they planned. It's a reminder to build flexibility in your financial plan. All right, now number 5. The average couple will spend $315,000 on health care during retirement. This is after Medicare. So this number includes premiums, deductibles, copays, dental, vision, hearing, prescription drugs, and it does not include long-term care. Healthcare is one of the biggest and most unpredictable expenses in retirement. Number 6, this one hits home for a lot of families. 33% of retirees provide ongoing financial support to adult children. That's 1 in 3. 14% support grandchildren, and 7% support aging parents. This sandwich generation effect is especially tough on Gen X, who are now entering their late 50s and early 60s. Helping family is wonderful, but it can drain your retirement savings faster than people expect. All right, number 7. 60% of retirees have no budget. Even though income becomes fixed in retirement, most retirees don't track their spending. And here's the shocking part. Research shows that retirees who follow a simple budget can extend their savings by 5 to 10 years. Now, a budget isn't about restrictions. It's about clarity. It helps you spend confidently, not fearfully. All right, here's number 8. 1 in 4 retirees eventually go back to work. But here's the twist. Most don't return because they need the money. They return because they want purpose, structure, social interaction, a sense of contribution, and financially it helps. It helps delay Social Security, reduce withdrawals, stretch savings. Work in retirement is becoming a lifestyle choice, not a failure. And number 9, most people think Social Security will cover most of their expenses. But the truth is, Social Security replaces only about 30% of pre-retirement income. Financial planners recommend 70 to 80% replacement income from other sources. This gap is why savings, part-time work, and lifestyle choices matter so much. All right, you ready for number 10? Even with Social Security, pension, and savings, 25% of retirees worry about covering housing, food, utilities, medical bills. This is why community, connection, and smart planning are more important than ever. Here's the big takeaway. When you look at all these statistics together, a clear picture emerges. Retirement today is not about being wealthy. It's not about hitting a magic number. And it's not about perfection. It's about being informed, staying flexible, building routines that energize you, staying active and connected, designing a lifestyle that fits your resources, and focusing on what truly matters. Money is just part of retirement, but it's not the whole story. Right? So I hope these statistics opened your eyes and gave you a clear picture of what retirement really looks like today. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which statistic surprised you the most? Please drop your answer in the comments. Your perspective might help someone else in our community. If you enjoy videos about living your best retired life, staying active, and thriving in this next chapter, make sure to subscribe to Thrive in Retirement. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.